My name is Orrin, Checkmate Hudson, and I'm here today to kind of empower you. How many of you want to make a difference? How many of you not only want to make a difference, but you want the difference to last forever? Well, today you're in the right place at the right time, because today I'm going to share with you how I make a difference every day. But before we get started, would it be okay if I share a little bit about my story? Yes. I was a state trooper for 6 years, and I discovered that putting people in jail doesn't work. I discovered that prevention is better than intention. So I'm on a mission to do all I can to help our young people be productive citizens, get a good education, and stay away from the pitfalls of life. Say pitfalls. Pitfalls. Because oftentimes it looks like a good move, but it could be a bad move, and it could be a move that can cost you your life. And so I tell people sometimes you can make one move in life and never recover. And so I do youth development, teach young people how to think strategically about their future, one move at a time. And so I'll never forget, about 6 years ago, give or take, I got a phone call from Jack Canfield. And Jack Canfield said to me, he said, "Listen, Orrin," he said, "I'm doing a training in Las Vegas, and I heard about the work that you're doing to help young people. I want to see how I can help you." And so he said, "You could come to my 8-day training in Las Vegas, you know, all expense paid on me." And so I did that. When I get there, and I said, "Jack, I need a favor." I said, "You invited me in here, and it's great." I said, "Can you write the foreword for my book that I'm writing?" He said, "No, I don't have time. I'm busy." But he said, "Here's the deal I'll make you a deal." He said, "I'll play your game of chess, because I'm really, really good, and I have a PhD from Harvard." And he said, "If you beat me, then I'll write the foreword for your book." I said, "That's fair. I'm cool with that." So we play a game. And I'm losing. He takes my rook for a bishop, and I'm losing. And I end up winning the match, so he had to write the foreword. But I discovered why I beat him. He has a PhD from Harvard, but I have 2 PhDs. I have a public high school diploma, and I was positive, I was hungry, and I was determined. Checkmate. Jack had to write the foreword for my book, so my book is One Move at a Time, How to Win at Chess and Life. And so chess and life has a lot, because oftentimes opportunity is all around you, but people don't see the opportunity. Let me give you an example. How many squares on this board? How many squares? How many? 64. Now most people say 64. How many see the big square? 65. Then you got 2 this way, 2 this way, 66. 2 this way, 2 to 67, 2 to 68, 69. Hang on, then I go 3 this way, 3 this way. Say all together is 204 squares. Say 204. 204. But most people don't think outside the box, because the invisible creates the visible, and oftentimes opportunity is all around you. And most people say, "Well, opportunity, no. Opportunity is silent, and it's waiting on you to recognize. I see my students playing all the time, and the game is over. They have one move for the game, and they don't even see it. And I go, "You had the game 10 moves ago." He go, "Where?" I go, "All you do is do that." They go, "Oh, I didn't see it." Why? Because opportunity doesn't knock. Opportunity is silent, and it's waiting on you to recognize it. And what I'm doing, all I'm doing is taking off blinders off of kids. I'm going around saying, "Look, here's the opportunity. Take these blinders off and look at this opportunity," because opportunity is often disguised as hard work, and people don't want to do the laborious thing. They don't want to do what's difficult. They want the easy thing. But here's the trick. The good things in life are upstream. A dead fish can float downstream. So the good things in life are upstream, but people don't want to do the effort. They don't want to put in the effort. They want the easy way out. So always go the extra mile. So let me tell you a story about the game of life. I call it Get in the Game. Now let me see if I can get in the game. I'm going to jump in there shortly. But let me tell you this story. This is very powerful. In chess, the queen is the most powerful piece, just like in life, and she knows it. The queen is the most powerful. I'm telling you guys, the queen's the most powerful piece in life and in chess. Now, the chess is just like life. And so the queen married the king. They got married by the bishop. They ran off on a night, and they went to the castle. And these are the children. So the pawns are the children. And so in chess, the queen takes her color. If the square is dark and the queen is dark, her shoes have to match her dress. So you put the queen, where her shoes can match her dress. And so my message for young people is just this. You have everything you need to win the game. It's not about blame. I took some kids to Augusta, Georgia to compete in a statewide chess competition in Atlanta, Georgia. I'll never forget this. And my kids, we get up, we drive, gas was $4 a gallon at the time. We get down there and they panic. They said, Coach, we can't win. I said, why? He said, well, we interviewed the players. They're a lot smarter than we are. They've been playing a lot longer. And here's the biggest reason we can't win. He said, we looked at their school logo and mascot, and that logo and mascot is a chess piece. We've been ambushed. And I said, not so fast. I said, play the board. The board is neutral. The board doesn't care. Don't focus on them, play the board. The board has all the answers. This is an open book test. It's a great game. And so you have to play the board because the board has no lies. The board is integrity. It's true. Like I tell people all the time, have checkmate, have checkmate, have checkmate. And they say, no, I don't see it. And then they go, okay, I see it now. It was there all along, but they didn't see it at the time. So the bottom line is we get to Augusta, Georgia. We're down there competing. And I talk to him and I say, listen, we can do this because success favors the prepared mind. We are prepared. We can do this. I do 3 points. We can do this. We can do it here. And we can do it now. And so we get into the final match with my top guy against their top guy. Final match. And it's either we win first place or they win first place. And it was the final match. And the guy walks up to my guy, which is Orrin Porter. He said, Orrin, I'm going to take you out just like I did your classmate. You know, I beat your classmate up real bad, and I'm going to take you out. And so Orrin Porter was playing him, and Orrin Porter, my top guy, lost his queen. And he said, Coach, he said it was deja vu. He told me he was going to do it, and he was doing it to me. But he remembered what we teach in class. Don't focus on what you lost. Focus on what you have left, and never give up. Because what we teach is this. The biggest mistake you ever can do your entire life is to give up. And so even though he had lost his queen, he remembered the formula, stay with it, stay in the game, never give up. And we ended up winning the match because the other guy got so happy, he took my guy queen, he was just so happy and started being careless, and we ended up winning the match. And so my life work is about helping young people be the champion that they was born to be. And I have a message. To be someone, you have to meet someone. And so that's why I'm here, to meet people like you, to tell people about what I'm doing. And I'm open to come to cities and empower young people to be champions. And I can teach young people by actual experience how to think on their feet. Now, we have a CD. Do we have it in here? Can we play? Can someone work that? Play track 7? Hey, stay in the game. Say it. Stay in the game. Stay in the game. Get on top of your game. Top of your game. Say it. Top of the game. Top of the game. What game? What game? Say it. What game? What game? The game of life. The game of life. Say it. The game of life. The game of life. Be someone. You got to get in the game. I'm Orrin C. Hudson. It's time for a change. Make the right moves in this game called. Think before you move and always be. And when the game get tough and times get, never give up because we're more than a practice every day. Duh, correct. Always better your best before you. We got to get in the game. Get in the game. Say it. Get in the game. Get in the game. Get your head in the game. Head in the game. Say it. Head in the game. Head in the game. Stay in the game. Stay in the game. Say it. Stay in the game. Stay in the game. Get on top of your game. Top of your game. Say it. What game? What game? Say it. What game? What game? The game of life. The game of life. Say it. The game of life. Okay, that's good. You can cut that. I want to make a couple of points before I leave because this is critical. There's 4 points I want to make. This is put money in your pocket, guaranteed. Number 1, get in the game. What I mean by that, make it okay to fail. Make it okay to fail. There's no such thing as failure as information. Make it okay to fail. Most people are afraid to get in the game. Most people are afraid to try anything new. I was telling this lady the other day, let me teach you chess. She said, no, my brain may explode. No. Make it okay to fail. Get in the game. Every master was once a disaster. When I first started playing chess, I lost all my games. I lost every game. And my friend said, Orrin, you going to quit like I am? I said, no. I went to, that's a seminar. I call it a seminar. They go, this sounds seminar, this is a tournament. I said, no, I learned what not to do. I lost 8 straight games. And so number 1, get in the game, make it okay to fail. Number 2, stay in the game. What I mean by that, I mean that the biggest mistake you ever can do your entire life is to give up. You got to stay with it. I mean, even that you may be down. I was watching the Dallas Cowboys play the other day. It was 10-0, and my wife said the game is over. Dallas won. I said, what do you mean? She said, it's 10-0. It's over. I said, not so fast. They were up 10-0. They ended up getting blown out. And so you got to stay with it. You know, yeah, you may be up for a minute, but you got to stay with it. I mean, and I tell kids, don't celebrate till the referee is in his car. Because if the referee is on the field, don't do nothing, but you salute that referee, don't do nothing until if the referee's in his car, then you can take your helmet off. Because if you take your helmet off, and you know, okay, so number 1, get in the game. Number 2, stay in the game. Number 3, get on top of your game. Now, what I mean by that, get on top of your game means excellence is not enough. You got to be amazing. Write that down. This is critical. This will put money in your pocket. Excellence is garbage. People go around striving for excellence. When I was competing in the World Open chess speed competition, everybody in the room is excellent. Excellence is not going to cut it. You have to be amazing. So excellence is not enough. You got to be amazing. Because the enemy of amazing is excellent. People striving for excellence. Excellence will get you fired. The post office laid off 150,000 people who were excellent. Excellence not going to cut it. This coach won, Martin Schottenheimer for the San Diego Chargers, he only lost 2 games. He won 14 out of 16 games. They fired him. The coach in the NBA last year for Cleveland won more games than anyone in the NBA. They fired him. Excellence won't cut it. But he was number 1 in the NBA. It didn't matter. He got lost in the playoffs. So they fired him for that. So excellence is not enough. You got to be what? Amazing. So let's recap. Number 1, get in the game. Make it okay to fail. Try things new. Jump and develop your wings on the way down, okay? Yeah, you got to take a chance. You got to be willing to lose it all. And sometimes you got to just go for it. It's called blind faith. Jump and develop your wings on the way down. So number 1, get in the game. Make it okay to fail. Number 2, stay in the game. The biggest mistake you ever can do your entire life is to give up. And number 3, excellence is not enough. You got to be what? You got to be what? Now, one last point. Time waits for no one. And so in chess, when my opponent hit the clock, this clock is ticking. If I don't move, I'm going to lose. So I got to move. And then it's ticking on him. And if he don't move, he's going to lose. Okay? And so you're always moving. And so time is a great equalizer. Everyone has the same amount of time. So it's not about time. It's what you do with your time. So write this down. Let's put $1 million in your pocket. It's not what you have. It's what you use. It's not what you know. It's what you apply. Because to have and not to use is not to have. If you have time and you're not using it, you don't have time. And so get up an hour early every morning and read a couple of books a week. If you read 2 books a week, you'll be rich. If you read 1 book a week, you'll be half rich. Half rich isn't bad. So get an hour up and read. Read. All readers are leaders. To earn more, you got to learn more. And when you read, you will make it to the top. And I'm Orrin Hudson. I would love for you guys to join me in my efforts. Invite me to your school, your church, your community group. Sponsor me to come there to do some things to help young people think strategically about their future. I've been on Good Morning America. I've been on CNN. I've been in Sports Illustrated for kids. I've been in Time Magazine for kids. I have over 73 videos of me on different television stations across the country. I'm living my dream. You know why? I get to meet nice people like you, and you. And I love for you guys to join me in my efforts.